Oh boy. It seems as if I upset a lot of people from my commentary. Apparently, I'm picky and bland, I guess would be a good word. Monotone. That was the word used. I'd like to start out by saying that the opinions that I voice in my videos are just that, opinions. Whether or not I find an item good or bad is an opinion based off my needs, my desires, what I like, what I don't like, what I think is good, what I don't think is good. Does that necessarily make an item good or bad? No, it doesn't. It's just my opinion on whether or not the item is useful or not useful to me. Now, maybe it's good for you if it's not useful for me, because that means that I'll probably end up either selling it or throwing it away at spawn. Who knows? That doesn't necessarily mean that I don't like the item. It's just that I don't have a use for that particular item. If it's a piece of gear, it's probably because I already have a piece of gear that I find to be better. I mean, currently I have the Santa kit unlocked. And since I have the Santa kit unlocked, most of the gear isn't going to be an upgrade. Now, if it had something like Protection 10 on it, or Unbreaking 10, or some other stupid high enchantment, then it'd obviously be a better gear. It'd be an upgrade. So it'd be something that I'd be like, you know what? That's awesome. That excites me. That I want. But that doesn't necessarily mean that other pieces of lower end gear are going to be something that I am looking forward to, want, or even like. So if I get them, I might call it junk or crap. And I just find it amusing and hilarious that guys just explode on me on YouTube comments being like, it's crap. The video, that is. As far as my commentary and whether or not I'm going to continue making videos or even commentary my videos, which, if you look back over my video log, I typically don't do commentary work on my videos that I put out. There are a few reasons for that. Sometimes I don't have the time or the editing patience. I'm quiet by nature, so I'm not boisterous or vocal. I can rant, don't get me wrong. I think we can all rant at time to time. But that doesn't make me a vocal person. Does it make me a bad commentator? Probably. Will I get better over time? Yeah, sure. We'll all get better at things that we practice. The more we do it, the better we'll get. YouTube is a hobby for me. It's not a job. It's not full-time. I don't make money at it. So, I mean, I have a job. So I post maybe... Sometimes I could go months without a video posting. People who have seen my channel and gone through my backlog of videos probably have noticed that by now. There have been times when I have gone a year between posting because I don't have the time to do it. Does that mean that I don't play video games? No, I play video games. And I do a lot of streaming, live streaming, where my mic isn't even plugged in. So it's not like I don't commentate. It's just like, even if I was yelling at the computer for whatever reason, you're not going to hear it because I don't have my mic plugged in. But I still stream. A lot of my streams don't have a whole lot of viewers, so I don't really have to worry about pleasing anyone or keeping up with a chat. So a running dialogue isn't something that I naturally normally have to worry about. That's not to say that that won't change in the future. And I have no idea what most people find interesting to watch. I mean, this is probably one of the most boring things that you ever will watch. I mean, who wants to watch somebody expand their farming land? I mean, it's boring. I know that. You know that. But I have free time right now to post a video, and it's what I have on my schedule of things that need done around my island. So it's something that I'm going to do while I'm recording. Now, before I was rudely interrupted by that spider, I've completely forgotten where I was. Awesome. My uploads will probably be on my days off, if I upload a video at all. And I don't want them to just be openings, because apparently my opinion of what's junk and what the masses consider to be good and bad are completely different. So, maybe you all have ideas of what you'd like to see in my videos. Maybe you'd like me to go to the war zone and just get myself killed repetitively. I mean, I can do that. I can really do that. I mean, I have no problem going to the war zone and getting killed because, you know, I can't go to the war zone and kill people. I've tried that. Apparently, I really suck at PvP. Maybe you want to see me complete my challenges on camera. But then again, like I say, I only record like once a week. So the rest of the time I'm on for maybe 5 minutes here, 2 minutes there, 3 minutes here. It's not enough time to load my capturing software, get my webcam, or not webcam, I don't have one of those, get my microphone sound checked and everything like that, make sure everything's working. By the time I do all the checks I need to do to start recording a video, 5 to 10 minutes have already passed. That's normally the length I'm on in between tasks that I have to do to maintain my normal everyday schedule. So on the days that I have the free time to record, I have the time to do those tasks. Now, like I said, I don't know what you all would find interesting in a video. If you want me to continue doing openings. I mean, right now I'm collecting a whole bunch of things for another video that I intend to release near the end of January. That's going to be a whole bunch of more openings. A whole bunch of more loot that I do a lot of mining off camera, and that is very boring, especially on a skyblock where mining consists of sitting in front of a smooth stone generator for hours at a time. Like I said, I'm not on that much, but I actually do have 2 smooth stone cobble generators. Well, they're cobble, they're smooth stone generators that I use. And I'm in the process of making a third. The 2 that I do use are small scale. They're not very good for ore seeds. So if I use an ore seed, you know what? I'm going to take some time after this strip of dirt, and I'm going to go and I'm going to show them to you. And we will start with my newest one, the one that I have just recently made. Over here by my mob grinders. Because, you know, I think the zombies have escaped. Nope, they're still there. It's my mob grinders, and this right back here behind them so that I can do my mining while waiting for the mobs is my smoothstone generator. Now, my other smoothstone generator is identical to this other than it's made out of a different building block. Basically, it's just one piece of smoothstone that keeps regenerating. Because it is made in such a fashion, it's harder for it to break and requires less repairing. Now, that's not to say that it won't break, because it will. The way that the ticks work on this server with water and lava mean that they both flow at the same speed. See, like right there, it broke. Because they both flow at the same speed, if the lava flows before the water flows, any generator that you use to make smooth stone has a chance of breaking. Now, because this has two water sources and one lava source, the odds of the water flowing before the lava is higher than the lava flowing before the water. But that's not to say that it's not going to break. I have two different designs for a smoothstone generator that I'm working on in a creative world environment that involve pistons that are designed in such a way to where they can't break because the lava source is intentionally blocked during the water travel. So we're going to go to my other generator right now. This is my first interpreted design of the smoothstone generator. As you can see, it's identical to the other one, just made out of a different building block. This one's more of a nether appeal with the quartz and the nether brick. It's also, since it was my first one, it got more use, and because it got more use, it has things like these furnaces behind it to cook up stone, smooth stone, because this design, it is crap for ore seeds. So when I use ore seeds, I plant them in the wall back here above these redstone lamps, because there's redstone behind every single one of them, and they feed the smooth stone room, and this is where I use my ore seeds. Back here, three rows of smooth stone that are 2x3, 2x4s, I guess. I wonder if I did that or if Crystal did when she was using it. Anyway, they're 2x4s, and they're 3 rows. It depends on the strength of the ore seed. The level 5s from the redstone lamps all the way back will reach and populate ores into this third column. The level 4s will reach to about here. The level 3s will reach to here. The level 2s here. And level 1s will normally only populate this first column. So it depends on the level of the ore seed of how far back it'll reach. That's why it's 3. But they only reach so far over. So each one of these redstone lamps has a redstone brick behind it that enable me to put an ore seed on it. So this is where I use my ore seeds. Now all the stone has to be replaced by hand. My newest interpretation of the smoothstone generator is going to be a large smoothstone generation process, which will generate a column of smoothstone and replace this room. In theory, if it works. Now, I've worked on several different interpretations of the smoothstone generator, and almost every single one of them has been thwarted by the way redstone works on this server. It's been a challenge, and one that I've actually enjoyed. It's forced me to think about how I use redstone, how I use redstone, and how to get redstone to do what I want it to do. That being said, maybe I'll post another video when I have that cobble, well, not cobble, but that smoothstone generator up and running. But while we're on mining and what I do on this server a majority of my time, let's talk about my first generator. This should be recognizable to anybody who's ever played a skyblock. You know what this is. This is your basic cobble generator. It's really easy. One lava source, one water source. It was the first thing I made on this server when I started playing on this skyblock, and it's been on my island ever since. Why I haven't torn it down after I got my smoothstone generators up and running is simply nostalgia, I guess. When I first started playing on this skyblock, I did not know that you could not get any drops or any. This server is not cobblestone generator friendly. The only thing you'll get out of it with your pickaxe is one experience every time you mine it, and a piece of cobblestone. The drops listed in here on your pickaxe: 1.5% iron, 0.25% gold, 0% diamond. You will not get that from mining cobble, no matter how much you go at it. You could sit here for hours and you won't get anything. You're just wasting the durability of your pickaxe. You need smooth stone for it to count as mining and for you to get those additional drops. I'm going to build my smooth stone generator right here, my large one. These are some of the pieces that I need for it, but not all. I am still in the process of collecting the pieces. It'll probably take me another month or so to get everything together that I need for it. I need a whole crap tons of repeaters, a couple of comparators. It's a mess. It's a mess. That, and I'm still working on the design in my creative world. And until I have it down perfectly, I'm not even going to begin construction of it here. Oh, and then after you create it in a creative world and you're like, it's working exactly how I want it to work, and then you recreate it over here in your skyblock, and because the redstone works so much differently, the whole machine doesn't work at all. Of course, I'm open to ideas and suggestions, so if any of you have any, feel free to post them in the comments. It's a lot more helpful than he's monotone. I'm going to state right now, I will not block any comments. I will not delete any comments, even if they're negative. It's your opinion. You're entitled to it. However adverse I might be to that opinion. The same way with I have an opinion. And no matter how you may feel about my opinion, it's still my opinion. If you don't like my opinion, that's good on you. If I don't like your opinion, good on me. But they're opinions, and we're all entitled to them, whatever those opinions might be. Good, bad, indifferent. Just because I don't like your way of thinking doesn't mean you're going to stop thinking that way. Just because you don't like my way of thinking doesn't mean I'm going to stop thinking that way. The great thing about YouTube is you don't have to watch my videos. I'm not making anyone. I'm not going to ask for any subscribers. I'm not going to ask for any subscriptions. I'm not going to ask for you to like a video. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you don't want to subscribe, you're not going to subscribe. At the end of the day, I do YouTube as a hobby. Just a hobby. It's not something that I ever set out to make any money off of. I don't intend to make a living of it. I have a job. It's one of the reasons why I can only record once a week. So I really don't care. If you don't like the video, you don't like the video. If you like the video, you like the video. If you make a negative comment, odds are I'm just not going to read it. If you make a good comment, I might incorporate it into what I'm doing. I have a few goals that I want to accomplish on this skyblock. I want to make Baltop and hold it. Not just make Baltop. I want to make Baltop and hold it. That's the hardest part. Anybody can make Baltop. You got a couple iron golem generators. It won't be long before you have enough money that you'll be able to take Baltop. Especially why the guy who had Baltop is off buying more IGs. Just because you take it doesn't necessarily mean you can hold it. And that's something I want to do. I want to take Baltop and I want to hold it. I'm not going to get level top. I'm not a PvPer. Anytime I go in the war zone, let's just say I'm a very colorful individual when it comes to my language when I'm in the war zone. Lots of choice words that I would typically not make. It is what it is. I've never been good at PvP. You probably will never see me play a game like Money Wars. I'm lousy at it. But maybe I do need to play Money Wars. Maybe I need to hone skills that I don't have. Become good at it. I don't even know if that's possible. So, you probably don't want to watch me do this. And I don't want to waste any more of your time. I've had my little rant. I've shown off my generators. I gave you an idea of what I plan to do with my island. And I look forward to showing off my new cobble smoothstone generator when it is up and running. And maybe I'll see you at the end of the month when I put out the video of the next unopening that I do of all the items that I've collected while I've been mining at my smoothstone generator. I don't know which video will be first. Maybe I'll put out another one next week around about the same time, addressing more comments. Or maybe I'll just ignore the comments.